Happy Friday, everybody. So you've been here 14 days, right?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
2 weeks.
Yeah. So if you go back and check, you'll see that he was white gray. And look at the color now. We haven't done any makeup, nothing.
Nothing.
This is just bringing the life back, right? 14 days. You know what? Yesterday I got toe-to-toe with a medical professional that we are working on. And it's the funniest thing, you know. Struggle, eh? We struggle. And we always struggle when we don't grow. Not physically, but grow consciously. You'll find all life struggles will leave when you have 20/20 vision. Oh, this is the year 2020, isn't it? Yeah, and you're never going to have 20/20 vision unless you understand that where the mind goes, the body follows. And if you don't change your mind, you'll never change your life. If you don't change a thought, you won't change anything. So you're telling me you've got all these New Year's resolutions. Good luck with that. Because here's the thing. People say it takes discipline to change. Well, I believe that if you dig deeper, you can only change as much as your beliefs allow you. Until you understand that your beliefs are actually creating your day. My beliefs are going to create my day today, and I know that. If I'm going to take responsibility for one thing, it's that my beliefs are going to create today. So the ideas I have are going to create an image. The image is going to create a thought, which is going to actually create an emotion. An emotion is going to create a frequency. The frequency that I repeat the most becomes my prominent frequency. So I don't want to live anymore. My life sucks. Okay? It's hard to make a living. Nobody appreciates me. Or let's say my main belief, even though maybe I was self-loathing, beating myself up all this year, I'm just going to fake it till I make it. And that's what you got to do. You fake it till you make it. Do you know how you're the best at something? You've been faking you were the best at it for a long time, which means repetition's the key. So before you came here, every time that you failed, you would go into the corner, crawl up into a little ball and go, the world sucks.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's the difference between failure and success, is how you view it. When things don't go my way, I go, what can I learn from this? Dust myself off and go, I got this. Do I still thirst for that? Do I have passion for that? Do I have purpose for that? You know, you're allowed to say no to things. You know, but if you're the type of person that can't follow through with things, then you'll understand that your life sucks. Because you got to follow through, you know, as soon as you start to follow through. And a lot of people will never, ever be successful because they're scared that if they try to be successful, they might be a failure and they couldn't live with that. So the subconscious, you know what it does? It makes you feel anxiety. So here's the deal. When we go into the new year, everyone, understand something. It's called the 3-second rule. Okay, that's why on the, you can get these from us, okay? It says, Braveheart, 3, 2, 1, I got this. And you know why it's 3, 2, 1? Because your brain can't count backwards. But the other thing is, you have to understand something, okay? If I say something like, oh my God, I think I'm in love with her. Or, oh my God, I've always wanted to do that. I'm so excited about this. Is it too good to be true? See, gotta watch that stuff. You know, as soon as something, a dream or an aspiration or something you've always wanted seems like it's getting closer, people get a little bit anxious. You got to turn that into excitement, and that's what this is. 3, 2, 1, I got this. Right. So as soon as you understand, people are not lazy. Now say that.
People are not lazy.
You always think you're lazy, but it's not because you're lazy. It's because you're procrastinating, because you're fearful. And you don't, and your subconscious goes, don't try to be successful at that, because you're not. You're a failure. Right. And then you won't have to disappoint yourself. So if you don't go and do it, then you won't look like a fool.
Right.
How's that working for you?
Not very well.
Okay, so when you feel something and you feel anxious, okay, understand, anxiousness is good. That's the trigger. But go 3, 2, 1, I got this, and make that anxiety into excitement. That means that you're going to stay in the conscious mind, which means in the present moment.
Right.
And the only place you've ever had power is in the present moment. The only place that you could ever change anything in your life was in the present moment. And that's why people with autoimmune disease, you know, I have an autoimmune disease. You know, we get taught to become victims. And then when you say, I have a disease, your focus is on what?
Yourself.
You become the disease.
Yeah.
So what every day you need to say to yourself, what has been your main focus, Dave? You need to say to yourself, what will be my focus today? What am I going to focus on today? No matter what goes wrong, rewrite the story, dude. You know? Okay?
Okay.
You know, there's always going to be car accidents. There's always going to be things going wrong, and there's always going to be things going right. And you need to focus on what you want in your life. Do you know what you want this year?
Not specifically. Generally, yes, but not specifically, no.
Right.
I have a lot. I have more work to do in that area.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure that out.
That's fine, but what I need you to understand when you go home is, I'm a little worried about this. I think you're going to intently get into thinking. And a thinking mind is not an intelligent mind, necessarily.
Right.
So don't think you can think your way. I'm gonna be really
Right.
and I can tell you're already when I go home, I need to really focus on thinking.
Yeah.
And guess what? That was your subconscious. You need to put your hand on your heart and go, I need to focus on filling myself up with love and loving myself. It's not about thinking.
Okay.
You almost blew this. Okay, because now it's like this. Wow, I do have a chance for a new life. Right?
Yep.
But I know I don't want to go back to my old ways. Well,
Right.
then don't go to the old places that you went where you get into trouble. Don't go and call people up that want to do low vibrational things. I mean, that's it.
Right.
If you don't get this, then it's over anyway.
Okay.
Then this was just a nice little adventure for you.
Yeah.
You know, what I want to make perfectly clear when I tell people, I say, if you come and get our Wolfe Non-Surgical, that in a lot of cases, we can take away anywhere from 30 to even 80% of the pain and return the range of motion. But that's not every treatment, is it?
No, it's not.
No, and then the other thing is that everything is a habit in the body, and every cell has picked up that habit. So even if you have like a knee problem, those cells have picked up that they have a knee problem.
Right.
So
right.
even if the knee problem, and we go in and we reverse that knee problem, which we can, you have to keep on still doing things to change the program within the knee.
Yeah.
Did you get that?
Yes.
The program's not just in your head, it's in every part of your body. Wherever you have a disease, wherever you have a condition, you actually have a program in those cells. Because every one of your cells has a brain, has a circulatory system, a nervous system, has a skeletal system. Every cell. Every cell is like the human body, so every cell has a brain. So where's consciousness, Dave? It's everywhere. Consciousness is in my energy grid. I have an energy grid that can come out 3 to 5 feet, right? We know that the heart sends out frequencies, and they can't even measure how far heart sends frequencies. This is actually true. Okay, so understand something. We are vibrational beings, okay? So smiling is, remember,
Yep.
I know, but you're not doing it. You're really, today's my last day. I gotta be, watch out for your intensity.
Right.
Everybody says, now that I'm an adult, especially teenagers today, all of a sudden they think they're an adult. What comes with being an adult? I gotta get serious about my life. Well, no, you don't actually. You put a smile on, you find your passion, you find your purpose, and you have a lot of fun, and you never ever jail your little child within like you've done.
Right. Right.
So,
Yeah.
and now that sandbox is a kitty litter.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you need to smile more. So when you go home, getting intense is not going to help your problem.
Okay.
Smiling is, and just focusing on what you want. What are my daily goals? What are my weekly goals? What are my monthly goals? Okay? And where do I want to be in 9 months, the same amount of time to birth a baby? Where do I want to be? And then you focus on that. And then there's going to be arrows coming from the side, from family, friends, society. And you know what? You're going to decide before we move further that you are going to pay no attention to them. Because what's in your heart of hearts, okay, is intelligence. What's in your heart of hearts is your destiny. And if you don't listen to that, you'll never fulfill your destiny, never fulfill your purpose. How many people, they feel like they've experienced life, but they lived life, but they didn't experience it.
Yeah.
Are you experiencing it?
Not now. Not
Well,
at
then
all.
you've got to bring some risk in. And if you're not, but you won't take risks because you believe you're a failure. So anything you do, you're going to fail at. So you don't take any risk.
Yeah.
And without risk, there's no fun. There's no adventure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I risk every day. You have to risk every day.
Yeah.
But, come from your heart. Your heart knows everything. Your mind is limited.
Right.
Right. And where is the mind? I mean, if I told you to think right now and put your brain in your toe, feel your toe. Close your eyes. No, feel it with your mind. Stop. Picture your brain being your big toe.
Okay.
You can do that, can't you?
Yeah.
So all I'm trying to say is, where is consciousness? Where is intelligence? It's everywhere.
I see.
And it's definitely not in your mind, because until you've dipped every belief you have in 100% total, unconditional forgiveness and love for yourself and the world, good luck with that. So the reality is what we keep saying here is, think about who you're angry with and who you're mad with, whether it's taxes, the government. You got to let all that stuff go.
Yeah.
It's all been put there for you, just like sports, right? This is a big sports time of year, right?
Yes.
And why did we create sports? Well, we used to, remember when we had the gladiators, everybody would come out, it would distract the little people so that they didn't know what was going on in government. So they would come out to see people get their head lopped off, right? So that was the entertainment. So keep the people distracted. So I believe that's what sports is, that's what politics is, that's what all the bickering's all about, is to keep us distracted. So let's not get distracted. Let's have 20/20 vision, all right? And we'll talk again, but you're on your way.
Yes.
And this afternoon, we're going to be doing our Q&A at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So get your questions in here. We'll answer all your questions this afternoon from 3 until 5 o'clock. All right? If we need to be here till 5, we will. That's Pacific Standard Time. And don't forget that New Year's Day, Eve, midnight, I'm giving away 1,000 of the masterclass for free. Okay? All right. Have a beautiful day, everyone.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you, Doug.